It is all about expressing yourself and building and customizing your ride. So we're going to try to celebrate that and then also have a little bit of fun.
What's up, I'm Tamtu, and I'm here with Marcus from EA for Need for Speed. Marcus, how are you today?
I am great, thank you. First day of Gamescom. It's a warm, sunny day in Germany, which we obviously don't see. But we've had a great press conference, great assets to show, and we're happy to give more details of the game we're making.
What has been the most exciting thing for you to tell about the new Need for Speed?
Well, through us, since we announced this game and 3.3, customization is really the topic, right? And the depth that we're building into the system, the kind of accessibility that we do, the brands that are in the game, just the sheer amount of car that you can inhale in the game, I think is what really kind of pulls it out. But obviously today, talking about the 5 icons and the way that they kind of pull you through the experience, I think is what's really interesting, and it's a very innovative approach to a Need for Speed game.
Yeah, it feels like with the 5 icons, it's very tailored to a player's personal play style. But are you necessarily do you have to play through everything in order to complete the game, or can you just stick with towards one goal?
Well, so the goal with the game is to become the ultimate icon, and to be the ultimate icon, yes, you have to finish all the story threads. But the key here, right, is that you can play through it in whatever way you want. If you only want to play with kind of the speed thread and go through the entourage guy of Spike and then meet Magnus Walker and go down that route, then you can do that, complete that, and go back and play the other ones. It really is up to you how you kind of shape your own journey.
So working with a new engine for this game, how has that helped you develop the game in terms of scope and the details for the game?
So Frostbite itself is obviously not a new engine for us. Actually, even Need for Speed, the Run had a really early version of Frostbite, but Rivals was the first one where we made this game for the next generation consoles, right? So Ghost, now 4 years into existence, have worked with Frostbite and made it a really good driving engine. And the big addition, I think, now is that we now have PBR, physical-based rendering, which actually makes us think that we can blur that line between reality and graphics, right? And that's where that real-time compositing feature comes in. That if you guys saw the press conference and you can see the kind of wireframe scenes, we can put game graphics into real scenes and make it look absolutely real.
How much? I also noticed that you are bringing back the cutscenes with the live action actors. How fun was that to reincorporate into the game?
We basically understood that we could tell that story when we made the innovation of that real-time compositing. So once we did that, we were figuring out, okay, we could either make it more gamey again, or we can just try to just give people a glimpse into the future of meeting these icons in real life. As you play yourself in first person, right? Eventually you'll shake hands with Magnus Walker and you'll hang out with him. Something that most people won't do in their own, in the real life, right? Ken Block, well, nice work, man. That doesn't happen to many people in real life. So we can give you that fantasy. Yeah. And the good thing from a production standpoint, you can obviously get talented actors and they can do it until it's the right quality. Whereas when we make it like in-game, it's a little bit hard to get all the emotions over, the small movements and all that. But I actually think that once, at E3, we showed obviously this for the first time with a car in the scene, in a cutscene, and not a lot of people could tell that wasn't part of the real world.
Yeah, we've come a long way from switching between very filtered cutscenes and interaction with the characters in that way. Yeah. Now, since Most Wanted, since Underground Most Wanted, you've kind of followed a storyline, and now can we expect something new building from this?
So one of the things that actually was the decisive fact, the decision not to make a game last year was basically that we need to find, kind of a little bit of soul searching. What is Need for Speed? So last year we spent time kind of trying to define that together with the team, together with the company, together with our fans. and come up with what are the things that people want to see. You know, deep customization of cars, you know, open world, auto log, story driven. Some of those things that now I think is the creative foundation of what this game will be going forward. You know, Need for Speed is about cars and the creativity around cars, and that will be part of the future.
All right. So out of all the cars, which one is your personal favorite to drive around with?
Well, I think I said on stage today, and you know, I'm a big Porsche fan, 911 fan. I have one of my own, and you know, I really love Porsches. It's that simple. And there's a lot of customization you can be doing with Porsches in the game.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Holding it for days, son. Dude's got some crazy videos. Gymkhana tubes have over 100 million hits. It's like watching an action movie, except it's real.